Hey gang, I am in Omaha, Nebraska right now, and I was coming back for the season to my place in Wisconsin from Phoenix, through Colorado, all of Nebraska, and in Omaha here, passing through, I remember there was a story that I think probably every single one of you knows. A terrible, horrific story. But I wanted to come here and pay respects to this little guy. His name, Lane Thomas Graves. And he's the little boy that his life was taken by the alligator in Orlando at Disney World. And like I say, I know almost all of you have heard this story, but I thought you might want to come along with me and pay respects at his grave. Well, he's interred in this mausoleum, this beautiful mausoleum. We're at Resurrection Cemetery here in Omaha. And right in the front, you'll see this beautiful mausoleum. So let's walk to his internment spot, his crypt, and I'll tell you the story. It's not a long story, but yeah, you know this. It's June 14th, 2016. That artificial lake there at the resort, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Bay Lake. And it was an artificial lake that they had there at I believe it was the hotel, 200-acre lake, 14 feet deep in parts, and is fed by a series of canals. And you know what's in those lakes and canals? Alligators. So right by Magic Kingdom there, and on the sandy beach at the base of the hotel, little 2-year-old Lane Graves was doing what any 2-year-old little boy would do on a hot Florida evening. He's splashing around in the shallow waters right off the sand there, right with parents and his sister. They were just lounging there. Everything was great. They were all carefree. Here at this moment, out of nowhere, a monster would strike. And as you all know, without any warning, this alligator sprang from the water and just clamped his jaws around little Lane, dragged him in. There at the bottom, the alligator would take him and hold him down while, you can imagine, family in horror. Dad was in the water trying to, murky water you can't see, and he's trying to find the little guy. I could not even imagine. Could not find him. And, the alligator just, when they have prey, they take it to the bottom and they thrash around, but they keep it there for a while. So, of course, everybody was called, rescue, fire, police, and they all came, but it wouldn't be for 16 hours that they would find him down there. And he wasn't more than 15 feet from where he was taken. He was suspended in the water, in the murky water there. So, I mean, there's not much more to the story other than the fact that I will tell you this, that the parents would not sue Disney. How unusual is that? As grief-stricken as they were, they wouldn't sue. And they just thanked everybody for trying to help and reaching out, and just such a sad story. So I don't like to go through the community mausoleums. I don't like to spend a lot of time in there. We're gonna have to walk around the front. But yeah, I don't like to There's no one here, so otherwise I would just take a picture, and there's a picture on Find a Grave. But no one's, I haven't even seen a car come into the cemetery. Of course, it just opened 15 minutes ago at 8 a.m., Resurrection Cemetery. So since nobody's inside, we will take a visit to Lane's crypt in there. Pay our respects to the little guy. Yeah, only 2 years old. He's right up front here, as I recall, to the left. Yeah. So I'll give you a quick tour. What the parents did is they set up a foundation which lives on today. It's dedicated to supporting families of children needing life-saving transplants. It's the Lane Thomas Foundation. I'll put a link right at the top of the description below. So if you want to contribute, you can do that. The Graves Foundation, they intended on keeping 2-year-old Lane's spirit alive through the foundation, which they created in his memory. Beautiful stained glass. Very tranquil in here. Lane is interred right over here, and I can see there are flowers. I'm sure he's visited often. September 3rd, 2013, that fateful day, the horrible day of June 14th, 2016. It's a little baby, littlest angel. Oh, there's a nice picture of Wayne. Happy little guy. Rest in peace, little guy. Little Lane Thomas. Rest in peace.